Hey team, MERCURYS here. Welcome to Wednesday's messages, MERCURY's day. I am having mic issues with my laptop, so we're back on the Snapchat. And I kind of just blew through the Celtic Cross reading. This was card 1, crossed by this one. This was card 9, and this is card 10. So, like, that's the summation of it. This is the whole person's summary. What had come out for me while I was shuffling was like this card is wishes granted. And when I had been shuffling my angel deck, when I was splitting the deck to shuffle, what came out was ecstasy and faith and miracles. So kind of really being crossed by the idea that like miracles are coming, even if we're having like a really frustrating, angry, kind of like a messy day. And then what came up for me was when I first got this deck, I was introducing myself to the cards, and I would pull out a card while asking, like, who wants to get to know me? Who wants to introduce themselves? And then I'd pull a second card for who that card's bestie was, and a third card for who he didn't like, what that card didn't like. And Wheel of Fortune, or like good tidings and fortune, really liked a card that was like upset and not trusting and fearful, and did not like the card that was like stoic and trusting that things are going to work out. And I don't remember what cards these were, but it just popped into my head like that would be fitting if miracles are coming, if wishes are being granted, like Wheel of Fortune, at least in my world, would like it better if I'm not like, everything's going to be fine, wishes are being granted, and would prefer it if I'm in a low space of like, what am I going to do, so that Wheel of Fortune can come in and be like, ta-da, and it will have a bigger hit. So hopefully that is coming in for us, team. But otherwise, here's the whole person summary from today, Wednesday, December 11th. Take it as you will. So the emotions may need to come out more. Wishes granted. So the emotions may need to come out. And like, I did have an emotional day. Not only was I very angry at the mic, but then a lot of other anger that I guess I have not been dealing with appropriately because it's still there, was coming up. Crossed by wishes granted, right? Like maybe feeling like this angry space isn't conducive with the miracles that are coming in. But I'm worthy at all times, you know? And then what I have to do to move on into a space of like restful knowledge and teaching and like learning through rest and receiving messages through rest is I have to trust. I have to not be so anxious that I'm fucking it up, right? Wishes are coming. And like positive card. This was at the what's next in the cross. So like not a time to stand up and be like, I'm making my own life. But take a load off, you know? Let it fall. This was down here at the bottom of the staff, so I'm just trying to do my work kind of thing. And then I had to pull the clarifier kind of on the whole thing. And this is what came out. Hanel, courage. So that's like a Mars warrior, Hanuman energy. Rage. This card's blurb says, have you been avoiding something because you want to avoid confrontation? This card, if you've been tagging along this week, this card is about letting yourself follow your intuition into like what you're called to try, and allowing yourself to have filters up and like just to dabble and get out of it again if you don't like it. Like you're allowed to just try stuff, so let yourself try stuff. And then this is, it doesn't matter how this card is oriented, it's a positive card. In the Rachel Pollack book, it's like the sun still shines even though there may be some clouds in the way or obscuring it. So it's like perfectly natural to have anger, feel it, if something is coming up, or if something or someone came into your mind when you saw these cards or when you heard me talk about these cards, you like probably need to express my rage about those things that come up when I'm reminded that I do have rage, and to not keep swallowing it. So that's yucky. Don't want to do that. Don't love that for me. And then finally, I can do kind of the numerical journey, the fool's journey. Pages are zeros to me, knights are ones. So the zero energy, the starter energy that we're not expected to have any kind of mastery in yet, and it is a lot of instinct, is like mental fear, anxiety. And then the reverse fool is like a maturation, maybe listening a little bit more to reason and a little bit less to the gut, but possibly being cut off from the gut. And so this page of swords could be like, trust yourself to get through it and don't have as much anxiety. And or it could be you're ignoring something, and that is what is keeping you in this space. Like, you keep walking into a situation that you know gives you anxiety. So like, or anything that's coming up for you. Again, this is just my own reading that I'm sharing. The one energy, the power that we have to use, and like, it's task based. It's not like a big process. Just go do it. Just use the power. Is kind of just get to work. Just do the manifest thing and let your body lead. And if your body's not leading, if she's standing still, then let your body lead. It's not about the brain, it's about the body. Let things fall apart so that they can come back together. She does not boo-hoo when things fall apart. She just looks forward to the next thing that's coming, looking forward out onto your life and kind of choosing the direction you want to go. What do you want to support you moving forward? Is it this mess? Or is it this kind of stuff? Fours, these are great cards to have. The emotions may come out more, maybe being a little bit less disconnected from the emotions. What's different from the King of Cups to the Queen of Cups is like the Queen of Cups is touching the water. The water is a bit part of her get up, whereas the King of Cups is pretty removed from it. He's removed from us. He's not looking. This is like a Scorpio card. To me, this is a fucking autistic card. Look at this guy. Me. Anyway, this is good no matter what. This is nice because we're resting and we're kind of learning in the dream space. Like, we're being taught through rest. This card, to me, when it's upright, kind of looks like you're going toward the good thing. And when it's the other way, it kind of looks like the evergreens are like a finish line to me, like a ribbon you have to run through. And it kind of looks like these characters are running. Like, they look a bit more dynamic to me, upside, doing like the anime run, like arms high. Not the Naruto run, okay? I'm not trying to confuse anybody. I'm not trying to appropriate. And so to me, it says, like, let things flow, because the water is the water is at the top, and so letting things flow instead of feeling like you have to be master and controller and leader of your emotions, like, let the emotions lead you. That's a good thing. You're gonna have to rest through it. It's all a learning experience. This is how we build. This is fours energy. This is how we build a new emotional, spiritual, mental cohesion and stability. No fives, no sixes, no sevens, 2 nines. We're tipping into a new emotional reality, a new emotional cycle, and a new manifest cycle. This manifest cycle is going to be different than what we've been working toward. This emotional cycle is going to be a fruition of what we've been working toward. So that sounds good to me. And then the sun is going to reduce down to 10. So, like, actually the new cycle, it's bright. There might be some clouds, just like Judgment yesterday reverse. We might not believe it's for us. We might not really think this party's for us, but it is. Child of the divine, just carry on. It's okay to feel. Divine rage. Put your filters up. Don't be scared of confrontation. It might be tiring, but we go through it to flow with it. Yeah? Let's just get one more set of clarifiers. Ask for advice. from the sky, from God, from anybody that you can connect with. Expansion, hearth, safety, comfort, spiritual connection. Who am I missing here? An angel. Gratitude, 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 and a need to direct our energy, right? So maybe if I get angry again, just connect, give thanks for the ability to feel that heat, and ask for advice. I don't need to solve anything, right? I don't need to be the leader here. Receive, let it fall, trust the body, receive. Okay, happy Wednesday. Hope to see you tomorrow with not the Snapchat. Unless the Snapchat is better. Do we like it? I don't know, team. Let me know. Okay, bye.